Guess what? Finding your truth is the greatest journey. What do I mean by that? Finding your truth. Do you have your truth? Are you holding on to your truth? Is your truth truly manifested into reality? Or are you still wearing masks? Are you still being somebody that you're not? These are really tough conversations, and I'm coming to you from a beautiful place to have this conversation, right? The Rocky Mountains, Colorado. Incredible, epic camping spot in the overland truck. As I continue to adventure, live my best life, and share this healing journey with you. And it comes from a place of authenticity. And I can tell you that along my healing path, right, I wanted to share with you guys some of this view out here, man. It's a little hazy because there is fires in the air. But I was thinking earlier that when I start to think about what is results kill excuses, right? I got asked it a lot at the recovery retreat. What is it? What is it? Well, it's a way of life. Well, what does that mean? What does a way of life mean? And for me, what it is it's giving yourself permission to see how far you can go by aligning yourself with your truth, because that's what I've done. I've had to remove the mask that I needed as an alcoholic. I had to remove the mask that I needed trying to contort and fit myself into everyone else's happy versus being my own truth and my own happiness and knowing what really sets me alive. And like being out here, I mean, a lot of people will be like, hey, that looks incredible. Living on the road, camping, being wild and free, getting hot water and cold water. But at the end of the day, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone, man, right? Being able to poop in the woods ain't for everyone, right? Being able to endure below freezing nights, it's not for everyone, right? We miss the creature comforts of first world living, our kitchen, right? Our beds, our bathrooms. And yet it's so funny because when we're in our beds, when we're in our kitchens and the dirty dishes have totally taken over our kitchen, in those moments we're overwhelmed by it. And all we want to do is be set free from it, right? We want to be set free from those things. They almost make us sad. We're like sick and tired of having to do that over and over again. And then yet we come into a situation that's so new and different and it feels incredible. And yet we grow sick and tired of that. I've used the example of, if you are so far overdue from a vacation on a beach, if I put you on the most incredible, beautiful beach on this planet, how long can you last there until you're sick and tired of the beach, that you need something else? And this is just who we are as people, right? And it takes us healing and growing this part of who we are to get to the next level. It takes you being grateful where you are. So no matter where you're at right now, it's having gratitude for where you're at. It's being present, to be grounded, to be centered. If you got a filthy kitchen, guess what? Be grateful that you have a kitchen. There's people that don't got that. And also, be willing to do the things you don't love to do. This journey takes that also. And what journey am I talking about? I'm talking about fulfillment in life. If you sit around and play safe all the time and only stick to your comfort zone, you're going to be with a lot of other people, because most people, they need to stay comfortable. Because when you start living life wild and free and you start stepping out of your comfort zone, right, it becomes unpredictable. And you have to be able to give yourself permission to do new things, to try new things. One of the big takeaways I got from the recovery summit was creating new habits. What does it take to create a new habit? Is there anything that you want to start doing new? Is it eating healthy? Is it exercising more? Going for morning walks? Is it preparing healthier food? Is it overcoming an addiction that is causing you a lot of pain and suffering, and really starting to control your life, control your mood, leaving you down and depressed and maybe at a breaking point? And if you want to create a new habit, you have to do what's called creating new neural pathways. Well, that gets a little scientific for most, but it's as simple as brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. If you're a right hand teeth brusher, if you start brushing your teeth with your left for 1 week, you start to create new neural pathways, which means your brain is going to start to, like, that first day may feel a little awkward, but then after day 2, 5, 10, you start to get more comfortable. And it shows you that we can change anything. And I even think about, if you've ever heard of the placebo effect. How the heck does that ever even work? I'm sure it doesn't work every time, but the fact that people can take a sugar pill and have a terminal illness, and the next thing you know, because they believe that this pill is the magic remedy that's going to heal all their problems, that they heal themselves because they believe it. And so, will you give yourself permission to believe, one, that you're worthy, and two, that it's possible for you to change your whole entire life? So many people are accustomed to living in what's called the victim mindset. And how many times have you heard someone talk about, well, this is just the hand I've been dealt, right? It's the hand I've been dealt. And you're mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially defeated because you have this mindset. Well, man, what else am I supposed to do? It's the hand I was dealt. Well, I'm here to tell you, do you want the magic trick? Here's the abracadabra, right? Here's the real magic trick. Listen to this. If you have a shitty hand, guess what? You are the author and the editor of this existence called life, your existence, which means that you have the whole entire deck at your disposal. And if you don't like the hand that you were dealt, guess what? You can go through the deck, pick out a royal flush, pick out a full house, pick out whatever deck, whatever you want, a straight, whatever hand you want, whatever winning hand you want. You can go in there and pick out, right, the royal flush, and it's not cheating. You can now have a royal flush, but then you have to be inspired to start doing the things that make you a royal flush winner every single day. And that is brushing, something as simple as brushing your teeth with your left hand. It's going to the gym. It's making exercise a priority. It's swerving on fast food, junk food, if it's a health thing. It's finding new opportunities to generate more income. But again, it takes you knowing your truth and believing that your dreams, your desires, your goals that are hidden are totally possible, no matter what age you're at, no matter what your circumstance is. Somebody has overcome the hardest of situations in this life. Most of the successful people that we admire have overcome some of the craziest things, and yet we act as if somehow they were just lucky, that somehow they're just different, and it's not true. That's a false belief. Because the truth is if you have a shitty hand, you also have the entire deck. You can pull any winning hand you want, and then you have to start living out that lifestyle. You have that way of thinking, that way of believing, and that does take some intention. It does take reprogramming your mind. It's not instant, but you can start having a winner's mindset instantly. You can start putting down some bets on you and seeing how far you can go. And that's scary, because we also have something that's called the upper limit problem. As I just saw 144 go by, the upper limit problem, we've seen this. When you see someone hit stardom and they rocket up in front of everyone's eyes, and the next thing you know, for some reason, they're crashing and burning. And there's something called the upper limit problem. If you want a book reference and you're curious and hungry and looking to go all in on you, right? Back to the hands. If you're ready to go all in on your growth, your dreams, your desires, this is what it takes. It takes an absolute commitment. Results kill excuses is a way of life. And it started with me. I had to have results. I had to have a way to trust myself, and I wanted to not just control my behaviors, I wanted to have self-mastery. And I also wanted to truly be honest with myself about what are my dreams, what are my desires, and being out here in nature, being wild and free, healing myself, releasing my vices, overcoming addictions, overcoming my trauma, releasing my emotional pains, and giving myself an incredible opportunity to live the best life. And not only just for me, but to then now turn to you and inspire you, and then see you inspired wherever you're living, and then your energy shifts, and then you're inspiring somebody else. And it's just this incredible ripple effect. But yet so many of us are afraid, because if you were to truly step into freedom, ask yourself this. What is the thing you would do that if you knew you were guaranteed success? Think about this. If you were guaranteed success and money is not an option, ability is not an option, what is the thing you would do? Ask yourself that question. Write it down. Pray about it. Meditate on it. Journal about it. Start having visualizations of what would it feel like that if the one thing that you wish you could do more than anything else, but you have all these beliefs that say you don't have the time, you don't have the money, you don't have the education, you don't have the freedom to do the thing you love the most. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't like to put limits on what it could be. But clearly, if there is some kind of a limiting thing, like if your dream was always to be a professional athlete at the highest level, but maybe you're middle-aged and that dream has sailed, okay, well then, that may not be possible. But maybe it is. Maybe there is a level of a senior or an older form of athleticism where you can compete. So the thing is you actually probably could do that. That even that is maybe not so out of your grasp, but the level and how it looks may be different. But at the end of the day, are you willing to put in the work to be that top performer or that top person in whatever field or imagination that you have, the thing that you are dreaming about most? Or are you just going to sit there and play a victim and say, hey, this is the hand I'm dealt, and I'm settling. I'm settling for this. And trust me, most people are going to settle. Most people are going to be too afraid. You may be sick and tired of where you're at right now, right? You may be like, man, I hate cleaning my house. I hate washing the dishes. I hate making my bed. I hate having to do all this stuff. I hate all this stuff. And yet you're sitting there acting helpless, like if you can't change it all, right? You can go back to school, you can learn new skills, you can start a business, you can start a YouTube channel, you can start sharing your story. I mean, I've seen the most incredible things on YouTube. Like, it's given us so much opportunity. Just this platform has opened up opportunities for people. But even if you were to chase after your dream and start your channel and have 1 million subscribers, would that actually be the fulfillment of your dream? Or would you feel like you did something and now you're trapped and now you have less freedom, or now maybe you're not as fulfilled as you truly want to be in life? And it's sort of that, also that mindset of saying, if you're somebody that's struggling always with money, always feeling broke, right? That if you were to come upon a bunch of money, the money doesn't make you rich, you're still broke. This is an inside job. This is what results kill excuses. This is what sets results kill excuses, aside from everything else out there, is we start on the inside, right? We understand that our thoughts are a reality, that our emotions need to be healed, the trauma needs to be healed, the programs that you have etched inside of your entire being need to be rewritten so that you can truly be successful, be free, be abundant, live your best life, really truly like experience prosperity and success, however you want to define that, without limit. And yet we always set limits because we're playing afraid and we're holding on to a losing hand that we got dealt. When you have the whole deck, and you feel that you can't, that it's not okay and it's not fair for you to literally toss that hand down and go and pick out your best cards. I remember doing that as a kid, right? I remember like pulling out the best cards. You get to do that right now. I'm giving you permission if you're not willing to give yourself permission. Be a winner today. Choose life. Go all in on you. I'm pleading with you. I'm putting this message out because I am trying to inspire change in you. I cannot change you. Only you can change. Only you can finally hit a place in your life where you say, you know what, fuck it. I'm going all in. I'm done. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm going all in. I deserve more. I believe in myself. What this guy's saying makes sense, and I want to try it. I want to see how far I can go. See how far you can go, because here's the truth. No one knows who they are. You could be the most incredible person, but if you don't go all in on yourself, that'll never be realized. The richest place on this planet is the graveyard. Why? Because that's where all the dreams go to die. The dreams inside of you, the gifts inside of you, that if you do not take action, those dreams will never be realized. There are people that their lives are depending on you, and it's not just your family. This world, this planet needs you to be the best version of yourself. So do that today. I'm sending you so much love from out here in Colorado, the Rocky Mountains. Fall colors are in full effect. The breeze is beautiful. The trees are singing. The wildlife is abundant. And I'm sending you all of that abundance right now for you to give yourself permission to try something new, try something for you, and truly give yourself a winning hand. You know the drill. Results kill excuses, because if it was easy, it won't be worth it. Greg's out.